Talk about taking a leap. A trio of stuntmen pull off an amazing feat. They slip past security, climb to the very top of the Freedom Tower, and jump. And they catch it on camera, and they live to tell about it. Now they are facing criminal charges. Ebru's Derricke Dennis is live overlooking the site with more on that video and the men involved. Derricke.
Well, Logan, the video and the stunt was actually carried out last September, but just came to light about a day ago. The three men involved facing serious charges, but their stunt is raising serious questions about whether the Freedom Tower, one of the most iconic structures in the world, is as safe as it should be. It's the video that has everyone asking, how did they do it? Three daredevils jumping off New York City's World Trade Center Freedom Tower last September, 1,776 feet above ground, filming the entire late-night freefall on a helmet camera, documenting their breathtaking and illegal feat.
They're crazy, I think. But they're crazy, but I think it's nice to see when you see them falling down.
It's dangerous, it's true, but young people, even in my days, take risk.
Tourists taking pictures of the Freedom Tower's tall and impressive spire can't believe three men actually jumped from such a high point and lived to tell about it. The stunt guys, James Brady, Andrew Rossig, and Marko Markovic, are all facing charges, but their lawyers say there was little to no security to stop the men from climbing through a hole in a fence, climbing to the top of the spire, and then taking the high-flying 104-story plunge.
There was no security whatsoever. There was a hole in the fence that wasn't covered by any cameras. 20 feet in was an open doorway to the stairwell, and they went up and never saw a single security patrol. Port Authority police are responsible for patrolling and securing the grounds around the Freedom Tower and other sites spanning the Hudson River between New York and New Jersey. In a statement, officials say, "We take security and these types of infractions very seriously and will prosecute violators." All three men are charged with burglary, reckless endangerment, and violation of local law. That was one of the first things my client said to me, was that how surprised he was at how there was no security whatsoever, how easy it was to just walk right up there in something that, you know, the mayor has just recently described as the #1 terrorist target in the world.
It's also a sensitive issue for 9/11 survivors who witnessed and will never forget the sight of real victims actually falling from the burning, crumbling World Trade Center towers during the 2001 terrorist attack.
I agree. That, in a way, is disrespectful. I wouldn't really use disrespectful, but, you know, they could have tried go to a mountain somewhere, go hiking, go anywhere.
The question remains, how safe is this terror target when daredevils can go for a joyride from one of the most revered and seemingly secure places in the world? And Port Authority officials say there is a massive investigation underway to get to the bottom of this security breach. Of course, they say that they will tighten their security even more while at the same time prosecuting these so-called violators. If convicted, they each face up to 7 years in prison of the charges related to this stunt. Reporting live tonight across from the Freedom Tower in New Jersey, I'm Derricke Dennis for Ebru News. Logan, back to you.
Derricke, this story just boggles my mind. Last week, he had a 16-year-old climb to the top of the tower with his cell phone and took selfies and shots of the area. And now we're learning that these three others jumped off the top of the tower. Considering the history of this area, it's unbelievable that this is such a soft target.
Right, and you know, going around the site, it's clear that the focus of the security is on the ground level, making sure cars aren't pulled up to spots too close to the building, making sure tourists don't get too close to the site on the ground. But you have to wonder, why isn't the security as intense up high where the views are incredible, but also the danger is still there as well? That's something that's part of the investigation, but it's clear the focus, at least security-wise, needs to shift, not just on the ground level, but up in the air as well.
All right, Derricke Dennis reporting live tonight from New Jersey overlooking the Freedom Tower. Thanks so much for that report.